the recorded history of humanity in Southeast Asia dates back only about 2,500 years due to the lack of documentary evidence for earlier periods. However, historians can make some inferences about events that occurred slightly before this period based on evidence from archaeological discoveries, including ancient artifacts found in excavations across various regions, as well as inscriptions. We begin to understand the history of the land and its people from about 3,000 years ago, or approximately 500 years before recorded history gradually emerged. At that time on Earth, there were no defined country borders as we know them today. People of many ethnic groups lived scattered and mixed together before they began to gather in groups, eventually leading to the establishment of settlements. Historians assert that, in fact, no race can be claimed to be pure, as throughout history they have produced offspring by interbreeding with different races. 3,000 years ago, the major ethnic groups found to be present in the Khmer region and Southeast Asia included Europeans, Indians, Chinese, Malays, Mon, Khmer, Cham, and Dai Viet. Specifically within the Mon group, there were further divisions into subgroups such as Mon-Khmer, Mon-Laos, and Mon-Burmese, among others. Where do the Mon-Khmer ethnic groups live? The Khmer are an ethnic group that lives scattered across the Khmer region and Southeast Asia. However, the major population centers where Khmer people have lived in large numbers since prehistoric times include the Khmer royal dynasty of Mahendrapura, or the Jayavarman lineage. The Khmer kings of the Mahendrapura dynasty are known to have lived in the upper reaches of the Mon River, in the Phimai district. Phimai developed from an ancient settlement that is approximately 3,000 years old. In the past, this area was called Phumthara Prazit, and Phumthnat, located in Tolkapuo's village, Sema district, Nakhon Ratchasima province in present-day Thailand. In that area, at the source of the Mul River, a bronze relic of the Bodhisattva was once discovered. Phumthara Prazit in Nakhon Ratchasima province is an ancient settlement surrounded by streams and ponds around the central temple area, which flow together into the Mul River in the Phimai district. Some of the artifacts found there include various shapes of fired clay vessels with wide, flat rims, all buried deep in the ground, associated with many skeletal remains discovered along with tools and ornaments made of bronze or seashells, among others. According to excavations and studies conducted there, they revealed the evolution of a settlement from the deepest or oldest layer of soil, up through the layers of the Dvaravati and Lab Bohri periods successively, allowing researchers to determine the ancient sites as well as artifacts based on various excavation evidence found. It was also observed that there were excavations of waterways and drainage systems around the settlement, as well as transportation routes until the area developed into a prosperous village during the historical Dvaravati and Lab Bohri periods of the Khmer Empire. Evidence shows that the villages around the upper Mul River had Phimai district as their center. This corresponds with pre-Angkorian and Angkorian inscriptions which state that this area was called Muladisa, with an important district named Phimapura, later called Vimayapura or Phimai district. Another point to note is that evidence of the Bodhisattva Avalokitesvara statue in Phumthnat and the construction of Phimai temple, built according to Mahayana Buddhist beliefs, indicates that the villages in this area primarily respected Mahayana Buddhism. In the Phimai district area, which has waterways crisscrossing as tributaries of the Mul River all the way to the Phanom Rung area in Buriram province, many ancient settlements surrounded by waterways have been discovered, which developed into villages during the Dvaravati period. It is in these ancient settlements that religious sites, Buddha images, and Dvaravati-era deity statues have been found, made of both stone and bronze. All of these demonstrate the connections between each village, from Phimai to Phanom Rung, as an ancient route passing through the Dornrek mountain range towards the Angkor capital, which was called Lower Khmer at the Tunnel Sap Lake. The Phanom Rung area was formerly a volcanic region, with many small extinct volcanoes. On the mountaintops, traces of religious sites in the form of Khmer-style temples are found in almost every location, such as at Phanom Rung and Phanom Jang Bat, with the exception of Phanom Ornkir, which has boundary stones carved with deity figures surrounding it, reflecting beliefs that predate the construction of temples on Phanom Rung. On Phanom Jang Bat, although Angkorian-era temples are observed, places for installing Buddha statues and bronze deity figures according to Mahayana Buddhist beliefs have also been discovered. Thai archaeologists point out that these Buddha and deity statues were objects of worship for the people throughout the Phimai and Phanom Rung districts before they turned to Hinduism in the Angkorian period. The traces and evidence left in the Phimai and Phanom Rung cultural areas are the heritage of the kings who resided in the Muladesa region, which had its center in Phimapura from earlier times. Experts in archaeology have called the royal lineage here Mahendrapura, which was the original dynasty of King Jayavarman VII, the king who built Angkor Thom, or Bayon Temple in the later period. The Mahendrapura dynasty includes 1. King Jayavarman VI, 2. King Dharanindra-Varman I, 3. King Surya-Varman II, builder of Angkor, 4. King Dharanindra-Varman II, 5. King Jayavarman VII, builder of Angkor Thom, 6. Khmer Royal Dynasty, Jitra Sena, or Jitrasen, at Yasodharapura, in Oban. Yasodharapura, this was the lineage of another Khmer king named Jitrasena, Mahendravarman, who founded the Khmer royal dynasty of Isanavarman. Yasodharapura, which later established the Genla kingdom, had relatives in Jandrapura, or Vientiane, and Jampasak, Watpu Temple, or Setapura. These were part of the Land Genla group. The king of the Jitrasen lineage later moved to establish a kingdom around the Tunnel Sap area and changed his name to Mahendravarman. This king had a son named Isanavarman, who founded the city of Isanapura, the first Khmer Empire, also known as the Water Genla Kingdom.